No, where Liquid won. It was a close game. But apart from that, it was just maybe only scrim practice they've had since then.
There are 4 Berettas being held right here. Stewie and
You can figure that out.
Shox has been thrown to the front of this B play. Breeze was kind of sizing it up, felt as though it was coming. He put a smoke at the top of the stairs, but Shox being able to jump over the wooden wall didn't really disrupt that quick exit. So no surprise to see at least one be taken down by Shox. Good grenade here from Rush as well. Finishes off nafany. And that's going to be a Liege back on quad, now dead to the Deeg of Cirque. Man advantage here for Evil Geniuses.
Kid as well on automatic.
Nitro and OC left standing. With that eye set up towards the push, but there's nobody there for Liquid. This creep up B ramp could really be the end all of the round as the utility falls onto Breeze.
Oh.
He's just caught with his smoke out. Really nice entry pathing from Shox to get out and catch them off guard. Naf runs wildly inwards with that Mac 10, but look at Cirque go. 2 quick op shots to shut down those front runners and at least keep a little life here for Evil Geniuses. They're going to take their chance. Stewie fighting over top of Construction, thought he had a player pinned, but OC will spam through his front runners and at least keep a little life here for Evil Geniuses. They're going to take their chance. Stewie fighting over top of Construction, thought he had a player pinned, but OC will spam through smoke to get him, and that's not going to stop EG, nor will it stop Liquid. Nitro decides to wrap around smoke, and this is all Cirque. The only thing that's gone well here for EG are these 3 kills from Cirque.
Yeah, that was some very, very good shooting from Cirque. We'll point that out first. But I think what stole the show, really, was Shox's routing, the execute behind it, him coming.
Now he's trying from the back of the fencing, but they won't get their opening kill just yet. Still decent damage, you know, softening them up early. Liquid are comfortable.
Oh, look how, yeah, they are. But now Cirque, at least the one more powerful weapon of the round, is starting to take a forward step into the stairs, and going deep is huge. They also gave up on that one boost at the bottom of the stairs. I think a team flash occurs and they fall off. Might have actually been an opportunity for Cirque, but it looks like they'll get a second chance.
Ooh, now they know. They'd have to do that in 30 seconds.
Yes, and it looks like they might, but yeah, now they've got to full commit. No, the bomb is starting to peel back as well. A couple CTs spotted. Liege will at least get one. Does this cause rotations is the question, and Breeze just takes out Shox. Not only that, though, he waited so long that now they have to fully commit to the site, and he's got a better gun.
Oh, he drops bomb, dies to OC, who's working with the A1S. Needs to move forward, and somebody else has to grab that bomb because OC's hands are busy. 10 seconds, Stewie. He could just try and rush down this bomb plant if need be. All 3 CTs here on the cusp of the site, and the bomb, it's not going to be planted. EG! They stack that site with only Breeze, and Shox's misconception that the bomb site felt open as he was being just lurked on by Breeze. You could just try and rush down this bomb plant if need be. All 3 CTs here on the cusp of the site, and the bomb, it's not going to be planted. EG! They stack that site with only Breeze, and Shox's misconception that the bomb site felt open as he was being just lurked on by Breeze.
And you brought up something really important, that they had a Liege at this out on the A site. The irony is that if they had not had that option, they just thought about committing to B, they might have had a better chance if they just stayed group dealing with it. Got caught between wanting to take control of ramp, but also not being in strong positions to fight it favorably. And so you get setups like this, which I don't really personally like. And Liquid can sense the pressure. They're not going to overextend. And Stewie up here, if they peek on the ramp like this, can be good for the first kill.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But Liquid would have to make a mistake, basically.
We'll see if this layered element to the setup is a little bit easier to handle. The first peek comes above the headshot. Stewie, ultimately, it's just Rush. Kind of stuck in the no man's land. Automatic, even despite his best efforts, just gets that one. So again, that setup facing ramp. T's just kind of swarm you. And it's hard for Stewie to justify just standing up there if he's not able to get a quick kill.
Well, that's why I had to point out that Liquid have to make a mistake for that to work, right? If they do a regular swing, then it's 2 people looking at one, okay. But if Liege does that perfectly like he did, senses that there's no other pressure anywhere else, we've cleared out sandbags, no one's peeking on the ramp.
Cut off the instant he comes around that corner, and now Liquid, you know that the confidence is just draining from their bodies because they are trying to get out in a very difficult position despite man disadvantages. It's 3 in a row from Liquid, now the 1v2 from OC, and this is where his value comes through. He's got the bomb back, fake plant, 15 seconds, sees it, and nails it! Rush is down, and Liquid is up, 6 rounds to 1.
Man. Non-stop thunderous flicks from OC. They'll also have Cirque to help with the crossfire. He'll get chased down eventually. And they have info at least on Stewie. But we'll still remain careful here. And Nitro is still searching out Heaven.
Double flank.
Oh, man.
But a second. That's the thing.
Not again.
Oh!
Come on, man. OC's unkillable.
And then Stewie just gets caught with knife out, comes at it with the deagle, but Nitro's lurk works, and OC, difference maker, back-to-back rounds.
I think he reloads faster than other operas.
It could happen.
He's bolting up.
Yeah.
Leash looks to threaten on the A ramp. Seen him turn into a bit of a lurker. See if they have a read on EG's money. If they expect an op or not. It's, well,
I want to see that one.
expecting the op or not, doesn't seem to matter.
Delish just heard that fall. They get flashed. Nitro comes through. Can't finish off Rush. But alas, still a victory here for Liquid, as this T side is just momentous.
Yeah, with those two guns, they could have actually dropped 2 per, I think, and still bought up next round. Instead, they're going to have an awkward amount of money, or I think they could invest in rifles, but have a very low in utility. Not everyone get an AK. Beautiful round from Shox, has to be said. You know, he's the guy that we got to look at right now. Definitely the most Liquid are playing A1 CS right now. Very few gaps. Covering every option for the CT side. So attacks look very well drilled. Now they can wait out the smoke if they like to. Take it slow. They still have the control that they need. Shox will take a peek. Digs through the wall. Stewie will finish Cirque off.
You know, not the best of ways to hold the A site. An unfortunate one, but rather this round than any other. Pistols only. Wasn't meant for this world. 9-1 Liquid's T side. Oh, do you hear this little French accent? I know that was Shox.
They're getting brutalized, man.
He said, I love playing as the Americas RMR.
So easy over here, isn't it?
I will say, you know, nothing. I can sit here and I can question the consistencies of Shox.
So you don't want to call it too soon. And Shox has been vicious on his, I'm going to call him lurks up the A ramp. He hasn't had a lot of support for these plays. He's just kind of relying on his rifle and finding openings and shaking the setup up a little bit, fading out some utility.
Ooh, poor OC. Trying to entry there with a pistol. Not ideal. As the players towards the ramp actually got flashed, so Shox wasn't able to come in and help, and that's just a rock-solid hold from Evil Geniuses. Beautiful. Finally something that goes their way from start to finish with Go. Shox looking for an opening towards top mid, it seems. And right now, Cirque is actually pulled between both B site and middle.
Yeah.
We're starting to get Breeze to come back from elevator, but for the time being, you know, Shox, or rather, excuse me, OC, he can get all the way up the B ramp. What does that tell Shox? Trajectory of an elevator play. Breeze is going to try to cross. Oh,
he was
unspotted.
And he could walk up to heaven.
15 seconds.
Could be 2 right here. They have to wait for him.
Oh, Shox. What does that tell Shox? Trajectory of an elevator play. Breeze is going to try to cross. Oh,
he was
unspotted.
And he could walk up to heaven.
15 seconds.
Could be 2 right here. They have to wait for him.
Oh, Shox sticks it to the first and easily cuts down Breeze as well. Another man disadvantage slipping the way, but how about the B peak? Oh, my God. Automatic just lines him up at the final second. They thought they had that hook, line, and sinker.
And damn near won the round. I mean, he even was aware of the fact that Automatic was going to try to rotate in from the stairs and nearly got that kill.
No way. 3 instant kills? What is this? Pedal to the metal. Automatic looking to save the day in a back-to-back round. There's only 30 health for Nitro and OC to work with together.
But they have the site.
And the plant that's going to come with it. Big question around nafly here.
Do they have an HE? Oh, man, they could have killed this bomb planter, yeah.
Could still.
They will, actually.
Yeah, Nitro's down. His Molotov cuts the second CT off for the time being, but another nade
could work too.
On the money. Back to back, the mortar strikes. But as Rush dies, the Molotov lands on his dead body. Automatic's going to tap that bomb. Naf has to come through desperately, and Automatic wins again. 14-9. Outshining.
Win this out, but there is no B stairs flank. It really comes down to how paranoid they are about it. That'll make the difference. Oh my God, a fresh smoke bomb is halfway ticked.
Yep. And OC, he's just going to press himself right underneath construction. This could catch them off guard. He's inside. They cross paths. He gets behind them. Oh, OC! He gets 2 kills, but the other CTs are on the other end. He jumps off, and he almost gets 4 again. But Rush will end it. And Evil Geniuses, they jump on bomb with no kill.
And I like the spot a lot from Cirque. I think it's important for him to play with confidence. I think the...
Nice. Automatic still has cover. Makes a little bit more room for him to work. Goes back at it. Finds Naf looking away from the flash, so that's great, but his gun went dry. Hey, look, it's OC in another clutch. And he's got Shox next to him. The two highest performers for Team Liquid. OC's going to commit to that bomb plant. Cirque's looking for him as he comes off. Ooh, give him a shoulder and you'll give him a kill. Shox more cautious about a flank, but that's not coming. And unfortunately, even with OC's death, he doesn't confirm that Rush is also alongside Cirque. So there's just this unknowingness that Shox has to play against on top of man disadvantage and only having 18 HP.
Cirque has to be the one to stick this, so this will come down to Rush trying to stop it.
Nade won't be enough.
Ah, there it is. Goes wide. Well played, and another round won by EG. I think he needs to lean into it.
The second pistol looks to unfold towards mid, and Elige gonna keep it clean. 3 USP frags towards mid. Shox, he's gonna tap down Breeze, and it's only Stewie left over. 1 versus 3 attempt. 2 CTs already on top of him. Elige gonna end it.
Damn.
We haven't had to talk about Elige too much. He has been quietly just climbing up the scoreboard.
It's because he's been lurking A. They've been hitting B so much, and he's actually, in a weird way,
not the best. Who's gonna die? Is it Shox? Or does Shox and Naf just rack up the money? If they could find them on like a mistimed reload, then maybe we're talking business. Odds are we're talking dominance. Little jump over, that's an easy pickup for Shox. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy moly, I want one more. And it's not gonna happen. Naf gonna expect it, but he got caught
yeah, he got
on
caught,
the
but
corner.
he still lived.
Amazing. Naflight comes back with the A1S, and look at them go. Naf and Shox for 3 kills and a 4th, just like that B-hold with their MP9s versus pistols, but this time they just mow down the AK-47s of Evil Geniuses, which will definitely dent the bank accounts of EG and help those of Liquid. Shox making mad money as he goes 21 and 11 right now. See if it works out for him as Automatic creeps around it. Elige, good recovery there. Crosshair kind of caught between 2 spots, and Elige is caught between 2 positions, falling back. Stewie finds him, and no spam through smoke will return that kill or man advantage to the hands of Liquid. More utility thrown down, and things cool off.
Yeah, but look, this is the spot I'm talking about. Liquid already just love the way they're playing the ramp way more than what EG did, and Shox going to refresh position, but also with an op behind him.
And that's what they're going to do. Naf's going to use Nitro as just a bait. Nitro comes up. Oh, Breeze has seen the first one, but they do not turn around. They keep their eyes back behind them, and a 2 versus 4 because of Breeze. And you know, we talk about Cirque shots, we talk about Automatic standout performance right now. This was Breeze's first real highlight moment, and a 2v4 off the back of it, because I was right there with you. There's no way back in. Dude, OC locks them down with the ops, everything looks good, and Breeze, those two watching, they're passing around the bomb. OC kills Rush at the very least. Oh, what? A triple! Elige with the FAMAS makes this one look winnable. Just like Breeze in the previous round, he has watching, they're passing around the bomb. OC kills Rush at the very least. Oh, what? A triple! Elige with the FAMAS makes this one look winnable. Just like Breeze in the previous round, he has by surprise. Instead, he's going to go for that plant. Elige decides to jump up and ends it with nothing but ease. Liquid's 13th. What a peak with that FAMAS.
Man, they had so much support behind that push as well. Nitro ready to take his peek and leave from this position. Oh, Automatic with a nice hard clear on him. Make sure he doesn't try that.
It's going to have to be OC and Elige. Elige starts to empty his utility. Smoke and fire here for OC to peek around with. The flash was on point, and the smoke actually blocks off Breeze, so OC's found a way to cut off these individual fights. Shox is going to press up close to wood. Now, he's only using that deagle, right? This is lesser weapons for the side of Liquid, but it goes unchecked, and Shox doubles down just as well as Elige. Leaves Rush. Felt the fire beneath him. The deagle. Okay. How you... Okay. Nice clean up there, little wall bang.
Have no chance these days.
Again, that's one of those moments where it's like, sometimes, why not? Just shoot the shots.
Yeah.
Look what happened. You shook Shox to the core. poor guy can't handle that level of pressure, and so he fumbles the ball. Liquid, I mean, the ball was already fumbled. 3-0 start for EG. Excellent, excellent stuff for the T side of Inferno. There's 3 CTs left. There's 2 bomb sites. Mathematically, one of these sites is better to hit than the other. Unfortunately, EG, they're making the wrong call. 15 seconds, and they're going to hit this with Nitro already post.
Oh, he saw it.
Yeah, okay. So, nice, cool, calm, collected, and it'll be a calamity for evil geniuses as Elige works around the new box. Bomb actually gets planted in the middle of that.
Oh
Cirque just got that headshot. They have no business being this close to winning. And now all of a sudden, OC, there are options as to where Cirque has gotten off to. Elige just kind of got frazzled.
Oh,
OC seems very honed in on back sight. But again, there's possibilities.
He somehow knows exactly where Cirque is.
He sees it. He feels it in his mind's eye. He'll clutch that, but that's a round that should have been less costly.
That was just a clear mistake from Elige in the target selection. I mean, ultimately, the only thing that recuses him in this situation is if he didn't hear the bomb getting planted, which leaving Shox there to die doesn't make sense in the context of, well, we could carry these guns forward, so he's not going to kill 5. He's not going to stop him without any utility. Can't delay, especially without any utility. So better for him to play con, listen, get the rotates in, or overstack A, just save afterwards. Would have been better. Great so far from EG with all this in mind. Oh, it's unbelievable. That's so crazy. They must be so claustrophobic. There's literally smokes on all sides of them. They lost this round.
They had like 5 square meters of map control.
Yeah, like a New York apartment, basically.
Like a smaller pocket than those of women's jeans.
Yeah.
Give women pockets.
Why are you coming for women's pockets right now?
I'm trying to get, because they don't get any.
Okay. They're going to explode.
In like a good way. Flashbangs, decent. Nitro gets into the pit. Smoke lands on coffins. So this. Oh!
Let him know.
Rush with the 5 players here. They don't check. And that's 2 kills easy for Elige, forcing Cirque to retreat and giving Liquid 12.
That setup is really good. And the really tricky part about that retake right now is you can smoke banana off, but standing in front of the smoke is perfect because everything you're exposed to on your left is the site. And as long as you have coffins control, you don't have to worry about the con wrap. So you actually have a very nice fight into CT spawn. And the players coming out of CT have a lot of angles to worry about. So Elige, makes the very typical move, smart and simple when of pushing towards CT spawn the best. This is a very nice for EG. I mean, they've been winning pretty clean rounds outside of that one loss. So I think money's just so bad for Liquid. HP's low on Elige, down 1 player. Top banana control still open, and it's the same exact setup on the CT side. Shox will see 1, and will they clear CT spawn? Oh, they don't properly.
And with that, automatic going to make this all the easier. Remember, Elige only has 27, so it's going to have to take a real performance from somebody on the side of Liquid, and Stewie pushing through perfectly. But Elige is still up. Runs over with a gap in smoke. Cirque should have this. The shot tells Elige all he needs to know, and he's going to get that plant in at the very least. Now, as he pops up, he's dead. Rush, MP9, guns him down to give EG double digits. They're both here.
What a disengage.
What can he do? He puts the smoke in front of coffins. He's trying to find that bomb, doesn't know exactly where it's at, and Elige is just locked in on it. Rush staring at his shoes, and down he goes. Shox in the shrouding of the smokes.
They called out a specific gap that EG showed them, that this top banana has been completely clear every round from the beginning. Now, this round is no exception, but it is one where they don't